Welcome to highlights of the fifth and final stage of the sixth edition of the Saudi Tour. My name is Jez Cox. This was the stage that we would see the same finale that was used for stage 3, where Dylan Groenewegen was the winner. Only this time we're doing two 10-kilometre finishing circuits in Al Ula Old Town, which has been the hub and the starting and finishing point for all of our stages so far this week. A four-man breakaway was very predictable in the end. Polykronis Tozakis of Greece was in there along with Martin Urienstad, as they have been on pretty much every stage so far. Those two thinking about points in the most active riders classification. By the time they got to the line, Paul Tozakis had been distanced, and it was Martin Urienstad who took the final set of points to secure that blue jersey for the most active rider before sitting up. By this stage, we were well into our two finishing laps of this circuit. Yannick Steimler, the German rider from Quick-Step Alpha Vinyl, was the last one to be stuck out there. And as soon as he dispatched with the last remaining riders from that breakaway, which was Anton Charmig, he then set about things by himself. So Operation Quick-Step Alpha Vinyl at that stage in order to try and stay clear. But come the finish, actually it was very different. The last lap meant that Steimler was caught just as they were coming to the line, and then we were set for a final lap with the bell ringing, 10 kilometres to set up the expected sprint finish. Could Caleb Ewan repeat his win from stage 1, or would Dylan Groenewegen once again get a stage win at this very same finish? Tim de Klerk, everyone's favourite rider, was the unexpected attacker late on. Quick-Step Alpha Vinyl absolutely set on animating every single one of the stages. However, to this point they were actually yet to get a stage win. The final lap became quite messy, multiple teams trying to take control, and then we saw this. Caleb Ewan off the back with just outside 2k to go with a puncture. So the Australian sprinter out of the action, and in the end it was Ryan Mullen and his Bora Hansgrohe team trying to bring Danny Van Poppel through to the front. And into the final corner, Van Poppel led out very, very early, but with Groenewegen on his wheel, Fernando Gaviria up the left-hand side of the road, trying to squeeze through on the barriers, but they could have no answer to Dylan Groenewegen. Dan McClay, though, giving it a great shot, the British sprinter for Arkea Samsic, again coming second, as he had done the last time we were here. So Dylan Groenewegen, let it be known, is fully back and sprinting at his best. He's looked really good this week, particularly with his two stage wins. Look at the speed coming off the wheel of Danny Van Poppel there. Watch Dan McClay on the right there in the red with the black shorts too. The British sprinter winding his way around the rest of some of the best sprinters in the world. It was Davide Ballerini, the Italian sprinter for Quick-Step Alpha Vinyl, who went to take the final step on the podium there. But Dylan Groenewegen, as you can see from the result, is back. He made the move from Jumbo-Visma over the winter to Team Bike Exchange Jayco, the Australian team. And by the evidence of this week, it is paying off. The race overall was won by yesterday's winner, Maxim Verhulst. Maxim Verhulst getting his first individual stage win yesterday and then taking the general today. He finishes the race with 36 seconds lead over stage 2 winner Santiago Buitrago. Those two both 22 years of age. And there, Rui Costa, 35 years of age, finishes on the podium again in third place, as he did 2 years ago in this race. Dylan Groenewegen won the red points jersey, only pulling it on for the first time on the final day, and winning that by just 1 point over Caleb Ewan. So once again, adding more annoyance, I suppose, to that late puncture. Well, it's been a brilliant second edition of the ASO Saudi Tour. I do hope you've enjoyed joining myself and Brian Smith this week. You can catch all the highlights back on GCN Plus, where some territory restrictions do apply, of course.